What if I told you that just 1 hour a day, just 60 minutes, could totally change your life? Most people wouldn't believe it. And you know why? Because they've been tricked into thinking big change needs luck, or magic, or working 20 hours a day. But that's not true. I'm here to tell you, it starts with one simple thing. 1 hour a day focused on you. 1 hour where you stop scrolling, stop watching others live their lives, and start building yours. Most people are busy, always rushing, always distracted, but they're not actually growing. They're stuck on repeat. But you, if you're still watching, I know you're different. You're looking for more. And today, we're going to talk about the hour that can change your habits, your money, your relationships, your future. Because success, it doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you choose it. And guess what? You don't have to wait for a new year or permission or some big break. You just need 1 hour a day. So let's go. Let's talk about taking back that first hour. How you start your day shapes your whole life. That first hour, it's not just routine, it's your launch pad. But most people waste it. They wake up, grab up their phone, check their news, messages, and what others are doing. They fail to check in with themselves too. What do I want today, you ask? What am I trying to achieve? Who do I want to become? Because if you don't program your mind in that first hour, the world will. And the world will feed you distractions, drama, noise. Before you know it, you're just reacting to life instead of creating it. Own that first hour. Get up a bit earlier, not because it's trendy, but because it works. Use that hour to build you. Read 10 pages of a good book. Write down 3 things you're thankful for. Plan your day. Picture your goals. Stretch. Drink some water. Sit in quiet. Do what the old you always said, I don't have time for. Because here's the deal. If you win the first hour, you win the day. And if you win enough days, you win your life. And hey, maybe you're thinking, but I'm not a morning person. Let me tell you, success doesn't care. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. Winners don't wake up with magic energy. They choose to show up. And so can you. So, starting tomorrow, make a promise to yourself. Before you grab your phone, grab your future. But there's more. You've got to protect that hour. Once you claim it, guard it like gold. Because people will try to steal it. With notifications, with quick messages, with favors. Before you know it, poof, it's gone. That hour, it's not free. It's not for leftovers. It's precious. And if you don't protect it, no one will. So what do? Block it off. No calls, no emails, no scrolling. Just you building you. Treat it like treasure, because it is. That 1 hour, if you use it right, will pay you back in clarity, skills, results, confidence, everything you're chasing. But only if you stop trading gold for crumbs. Every night, schedule your hour. Make it non-negotiable. Let your family, friends, even yourself, know this is your time. And remember, if it doesn't grow you, it doesn't get your hour. Finally, don't just take the hour. Don't just guard it. Know what to do with it. Because direction comes before action. And that's where the magic begins. Alright, listen up. Because this could be the one thing that flips the script on your life. You're busy. You're doing a lot. You're working hard, staying active, checking things off your list. But here's the real question. Are you doing the right things? Because let me tell you something nobody talks about. Action without direction? It's a trap. Running on a treadmill is similar to this. Even though you're pushing, perspiring, and worn out, you're still in the same place. Take a moment before you start making something, before you start reading a book, or before you press play on that next video. The one question that can make all the difference is, where am I going? That's your key. Because without direction, there's no real progress. You'll be moving, sure, but not arriving. Direction is your compass. Action is your engine. You need both. So let's get real. At the start of your power hour, take just 3 minutes. What's my goal? What skill am I working on? What am I trying to get better at right now? And most importantly, why does it matter to me? Write it down. Don't just think it. See it on paper, because when it's clear on paper, it becomes clear in your mind, and that turns into focused action. If you skip this step, you waste your most valuable superpower, your focus. And what's worse, you'll feel productive, but you'll stay stuck. You'll be moving fast in the wrong direction. Every single time, direction beats speed. So before you rush in, aim first. Decide what is important. Match your actions to the life you want. A person with a plan may start slowly, but they will get much further. And here's the magic of that one focused hour. It's not about going back to school. It's not about spending a ton of money. It's about choosing to feed your mind for 60 minutes a day. When others are wasting time on nonsense, you're building your future. When they're drifting, you're growing. And that's what separates winners from the crowd. Marcus Aurelius said it best. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. So what should you learn? Read books. Listen to mentors and podcasts. Study success, communication, health, wealth, mindset. The stuff that actually changes lives. But here's the catch. This isn't mindless scrolling or collecting quotes. This is intentional. You pick up that book, open that course, hit play on that podcast and say, this is my growth hour. 1 hour a day equals 365 hours a year. That's 9 full work weeks invested in yourself. Do that, and in a year, you won't even recognize the person in the mirror. You'll speak better, think clearer, solve problems faster. And the best part? No one can take that knowledge from you. Your skills, your confidence, they're yours for life. Before your hour starts, pick your materials. Have your books, your podcasts, your courses ready. Don't waste time figuring it out last minute, because every time you open your mind, you're opening doors to your future. The person who learns daily, they're the one who earns daily. And let's clear this up right now. Learning without action is just entertainment. You can read every book out there, watch every video, but if you don't apply it, you're watching life go by. Most people are just collecting information, watching videos, reading books, taking notes. But here's the truth. Success doesn't come from what you know, it comes from what you do. Let me say that louder. 1 hour of practice is worth more than 10 hours of just learning. Why? Because action is where the magic happens. You don't become a great speaker by reading about speaking. You don't get fit by watching workout videos. You don't master anything by sitting and thinking about it. You've got to get in the game. But here's the trap people fall into. They wait. They wait until they feel ready. They wait until they're confident. They wait for perfect timing. But guess what? Confidence doesn't come first. Action does. Every time you practice, you get better. Every time you try, you level up. Every time you show up, you grow stronger. So what should you do with that 1 hour? If you're learning to write, write something. If you want to be a speaker, say it out loud. If you're building a business, make the call, pitch the idea, draft the plan. If you're learning design, open up that app and create. Stop waiting, stop prepping, just do. Because it's not about getting it perfect, it's about getting it started. Professionals are created via repetition. They are not born. The best part is that you will see improvement if you practice daily. You'll sense it. You'll have greater self-confidence. And that faith, you are unstoppable because of that. The task at hand is to apply the knowledge you acquired yesterday in the present. Unclean? It's okay. Small step? Still progress. Awkward? Who cares? Just start. Because action turns knowledge into power. And 1 hour of focused, bold action will take you further than a lifetime of just thinking about it. But don't stop there. After that hour, take 5 minutes, just 5, to reflect. What worked? What didn't? What will you do better tomorrow? Most people won't do this part. Why? Because it's uncomfortable. But this is where growth lives, not just in doing, but in reviewing. Reflection gives you clarity. Clarity helps you improve. And improvement brings results. Then, refine. What can you tweak? What small thing can you adjust? You don't need a massive overhaul, just tiny, smart changes. Like a pilot adjusting the course, little by little, and still landing exactly where they need to be. That's your formula. Reflect. Refine and repeat. Do that for a week. You'll feel the change. Do it for a month. Others will see the change. Do it for a year. Your life will transform. And now, let's talk about the most important machine you'll ever own, your body. 1 hour a day for your health. That's it. Not a bodybuilder? Fine. Not a marathon runner? No problem. But you do need to move, breathe, stretch, sweat. Because your energy levels soar when your body is strong. Also, your results improve as your energy levels rise. Want more focus? Move your body. Want more drive? Break a sweat. Want more calm? Take deep breaths. No one at the gym will tell you your body, that's your one and only home. And if you don't take care of it, well, things can go downhill fast. It starts small. Maybe you skip a workout here, grab fast food there, spend hours glued to your chair. No big deal at first, but slowly, quietly, your body starts to slip. Until one day, bam, you're hit with the doctor's bill, the low energy, the missed chance because you weren't strong enough to grab it. Discipline weighs ounces. Regret weighs tons. So take that 1 hour a day. Protect it. Use it to build strength, not just skills. Because you can't give your best when you're running on empty. You can't lead anyone if you can't lift yourself. And if you're constantly in pain, you really can't live your purpose. Take care of your health as though your future depends on it, because it does, starting today. An hour for walking, stretching, resting, and refueling. Success is nearby and the doctor stays away for 1 hour. But I'm not done. Let's talk about something most people miss. You want to build wealth? Cool. But here's the secret. Profits beat wages. Wages give you a living. Profits? They build a fortune. And guess what? You don't need 10 hours a day. You don't need permission. You don't need a team. You need 1 quiet hour. Most people wonder why nothing changes after they get home, settle down on the couch, browse through their phones and binge watch a show. But that 1 hour after dinner, before bed, that's your hour. Your chance to build something that's yours, not your boss's, not your company's, yours. In that hour you can start a side hustle, learn a new skill, write, plan and build. No fancy office needed, no perfect setup, just a little hunger and a decision. This hour is mine. And look, you won't see magic overnight. But that's not the point. The point is momentum. 1 hour a day, 5 hours a week, 260 hours a year. That's not small, that's huge. That's a business started, a future created. But only if you treat that hour like gold. And now let's get real. What's success without people? What's a strong body or a fat bank account if you've got no one to share it with? A rich life isn't just built on dollars, it's built on relationships. And just like building wealth, you build relationships 1 hour at a time, 1 hour of real talk, 1 hour of actually listening. You focus on them for an hour while your phone is off. People will forget everything you say, that's a reality. But they will always remember how you made them feel. And when you give them your time, they sense it. So no, I'm not asking for 10 hours a week, just one. 1 hour where you're fully there, with your partner, your kid, your parent, your friend. 1 hour of stories, of questions, of laughter, or even quiet. Because presence is powerful. When you do this, something amazing happens. Trust grows, walls fall, love multiplies, connection deepens, and in the tough times, and trust me, they'll come, it won't be money holding your hand. It'll be the people you gave your time to. Look, success cannot happen overnight. It occurs hour by hour, one at a time. 1 hour of instruction, 1 hour of building, 1 hour of body care, 1 hour for your mind, your future. The insane thing is that most people squander that hour. They consider, it's just 1 hour. What difference does that create? Allow me to dissect this for you. 1 hour daily amounts to 7 hours a week. That comes to over 300 hours annually. That's like 7 full-time work weeks. Now ask yourself, what could you build with 7 focused weeks? A business, a new body, a new skill, a new you. You don't have to do it all at once. You build it hour by hour. Small disciplines, they don't stay small, they grow, they shape who you become. Every hour you show up, you're voting for your future. You're saying, I'm done wasting time, I'm building something that matters. And guess what? That hour gives you momentum, confidence, results. Because when you stack those hours, you stack your progress. And when you stack progress, you change your identity. You stop being someone who waits. You become someone who builds. Sure, you'll miss a day sometimes, that's normal. But don't let a missed day become a missed week or a missed year. Time's passing anyway. The only question is, are you using it? One day you'll look back and it won't matter if you dreamed big. What'll matter is, did you use your hours well? So protect your hour, stack it, and soon you won't just have better habits, you'll have a new life. At first it might feel small, like nothing's changing. But hour by hour, you are changing. You're becoming someone new, because here's the real deal. You don't change your life in one giant leap. You change it 1 hour at a time. The hour you chose practice over procrastination. The hour you chose growth over comfort. The hour you chose action over excuses. Those hours, they rebuild your confidence. They rewire your mind. They help you believe in yourself again. You didn't have to change everything. You just changed how you use 1 hour. And that's the turning point. Because if you can own 1 hour, you can own your day. And if you can own your day, you can shape your future. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for a perfect day. Don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for New Year's Day. Pick your hour, schedule it, fight for it, like your future depends on it, because it does. You don't need all the answers. You just need to show up. Remember, change happens when you do what you know. So don't just watch this video and feel pumped. Decide, what hour will you claim today? What will you build? Who will you become? Because 1 hour a day, 1 year from now, you'll be living the life you used to only dream about. So don't wait. Start today. 1 hour, 1 decision, 1 new you.